All right, here we are once again. Don't let anybody tell you life doesn't give you an opportunity to see these videos again, because you know what? Here we are. There's the man, Mr. Beck. We're getting work done on the building. Now, since talking to you, I don't know what the time is, but I got the base put down, and then I got the entire tower right here in front of me in my desk. It's beautiful. And the way that it ended up wrapping around that piece of wood just perfectly, it was awesome. And then I had the colored pieces, and then I remembered, I was talking to my hitman. I told him, I said, I got all this stuff, but I don't want to get rid of anything until I'm done. That's what I bought it for. I bought this road stuff here long ago, and I just hung on to it. As soon as this went down, I started thinking, and I remembered I had it, so boom, there it is. I like the way that looks. It's growing on me. And I've already got it locked in with pieces, and then doing the corner right there, so it's beautiful. And then just to show you what we got going on, we got the first floor here, so now hopefully we can build some steps there that go into the first floor. And then you can see they're doing their business in there, getting some coffee and some juice, I think, And then we got the basketball guys over here, So, but yeah, this is, I didn't know what to do. And the answer just fell in my lap right here. It's beautiful. The wheels are underneath it. I can actually pretty easily move it around. You can see it's rolling around here. Still a pretty tall situation. Oh, I wanted to show you this. So, I bought these from your boy Ian. Look at it, IHOP. Gotta love it. This is part of a stadium set. He had a stock soccer stadium, and this was kind of like almost the upper deck of it. And then that's what this guy was too, and he had a camera instead of a wrench. And I wanted to turn this into a boom, which you can see I've done. And he told me if I want to buy that, I got to buy these three. So I got these three. For some reason, I think they look kind of cool, so I haven't done anything else with them. Plus, those bottom plates are the types of plates you can't really do much with. Get these little minifigs came with them, and then look at this. Got a couple extra hats. That's pretty cool. I don't think I've seen that before. Or, you know what? The queer guy one had extra heads and hats and stuff in it. So, but they're neat. These are old school things. They don't make stuff like this anymore. I'm not saying that makes this better. It's just old school. The soccer stadium was weird to me. So that's what we got with that. And then, my bad there. So then the next thing I'm going to show you here. All right, a lot of talk here lately about getting the elevator going, So what I'm actually going to do is set this. Now, for the Lego, the haters, this is fake Thechnix, technically. But it was like $8. So it was a beautiful buy. I got to find the, I don't know what I do. There it is. Okay. Are we ready? You ready? I built this. I showed it to you on the box. One of the old videos gives you a reason to watch one of my old videos. So I built this. I put it together. I did it. I could still build a Lego kit out of a box. What do you know? And then we're going to turn this on this way. And then on here. And what do we got? Look at that. There it is. All right. See that? We got something going here. This is not acceptable by any means, but so what we're going to do, we invited, all right, we got to turn that on. Look at that, though. You see now, we wrapped some wire around that. Figure out how to get it to go forward and backwards. There's literally nothing on this remote. Nothing at all. There's nothing to push or touch, turn it, change it. But my dad, he's unbelievable.
It's amazing what he knows how to do. Oh, wait a minute, I just found a button. Uh-oh. That's not good. Oh, that's the power button. That's what that is. Alright, so there really is no buttons on here. So, but amazingly, my dad will be able to look at this thing and figure it out. I know him. There's 2 motors on the bottom and then a motor on the top. And they're all, you can see the 2 cylinders down there and then one up here. That's what's powering the pulley. Now my thinking is, you can see 4 bands right there. I'm going to use wire instead of thread, but we're going to change this. We'll put, not this thing, this scoopy thing, but we'll get rid of the scoopy thing and we'll just have the bar, and then a way to catch the wire, maybe drill a hole through that and then weed the wire through it and then have the wire. And then this would, there's still work to be done here, but let's just say, so then we would put the motor here. And another thing I want to do is try to make this as much smaller as humanly possible. And then let's just say, so then you got this here, and then I have well, I got, you can see the Thechnix bars, so I'm going to build like over the top. And sorry, I wasn't very prepared well for this. Let me just see if I can find what I'm looking for quick here. Please. No. Alright, so there's going to be Thechnix bars, and you can see the pin sticking out of the side. And then I do have, this is a really bad example, but you can see where the wire will be able to spin over it. And the thinking is, if you look at the top of the elevator, okay, so the elevator would go up and down this way. So it would face out towards the opening. Makes sense, you know? So let's move the motor back. Alright, so we got this, goes up and down, right? So my thinking is that if you ran 4 wires, if we get this thing to a place where we're going forward and backwards on a consistent basis, right? And then you got, say, 4 slots there, right? So then what you would do is have pulleys come over and catch 2 here and 2 here, and when it would pulley up and down off the pulley. So the motor turns the wire in, and that would raise up the elevator. And then if you reverse it and it goes this way, it would let go of the wire through the pulley that's going to be set up here. You'll see it eventually, and then go up and down. So that's the plan. We're getting there. We took a big step building this monstrosity right here. I really gotta find a way to make this smaller. Part of the reason is got this elevator, and I don't have the luxury of all this space at the top of this elevator to be able to do this. So I might be hand cranking this one, to be honest with you. But so that's where we're at with that. But this one, I definitely want this to, you know, be functional, you know. So now that we got this in order, you know, you got, let's move this. Hey, I can't even focus down that far. That's the elevator chute. Put that back up there. So you got there, and then down there. So that's quite an elevator ride, you know. Need a lot of wire. It's a lot of work to put all this crazy stuff together, I'm telling you. And the more I think about it and I look at all of this, the more I believe that it takes a lot of Lego to do all of this. But look at this now, you know. Now I got, this was the one thing I couldn't figure out. How do I move it around? Because it's so big. And And what do I do around it so it's not just sitting on the ground somewhere? This ends up being the perfect alternative, you know. We got Mr. Beck down here. He's getting a hold of things, and you know, he's making sure things are getting done now, and they are for sure. I tell you again, I absolutely love that. It's so close to the ground anyways. The edge is brown, and there's 4 wheels on it, so I can move it around. It's just crazy. Very happy. You can see it lit up in there now. Oh yeah, so one of the next things that's on the agenda is to build Mr. Beck's office. And I did for the first time order Lumina bricks, or whatever they're called. They light up. So I bought something I thought was cool that I wanted to integrate into the office up there. And maybe it'll light up. We'll see. That'll be interesting to see. I have never, like I said, never worked with light up bricks before. I'm not sure because it's going to be way up there, you know, the top of the tower, you know, the scraper here. So you figure you got those 2 floors, and then you got this floor, and I don't want to build the framing of this because I'm doing all of this right now. But you're going to have the height of the elevator and then 3 more floors high. And then you'll have Mr. Beck's office on the top of that connects to the roof. So there's not going to be a lot of room for a motor up there, for sure. And like I said, putting it all together and doing it all, it's one day at a time. One day at a time. So thank you as always. Appreciate you. Keeping you abreast of what's going on. I bought a Lego book. Check this out. It's a claw. There it is. You can claw stuff with it. With a phone in your hand, it's a lot harder, believe me. But wham, you can get it. So we got the Lego claw, you know, for the people who don't want to bend over, I guess. And then you got this going. And, oh yeah, finally got my car in there. I love it. I've been waiting to somehow find a way to use my car. Not really any way you can put it inside of a building. And then I put some seating in here. I'm not sure what I'm going to do here. If you're one of the 2, 3, or 4, you got any ideas, you can see I just put some stuff in there to try to start getting, I don't know, some ideas, the steps. I'm not sure how I want to build those. And then the little flowers in there. And then I put a tree in. So, you know, see what we're doing here, you know. So, as I mentioned, I do want to say, if you're watching this, you know, to TikTok viewers, you know, thank you so much. You know, the last video, it just killed it. And I am so appreciative of that. This came with Ian's stuff, the little guy here. I like this little guy. So I'm going to keep him. He could even fit on the elevator with his little cart. So that's a cool little addition right there, actually. But if you're a TikTok viewer and you're still watching, thank you so much. I appreciate you. And you know, don't get the love on YouTube, but what are you going to do, you know? What are you going to do? I make the videos because I want a video library and I like doing it. And the 2, 3, 4 years. And I think over years, people are going to see this for the value and worth it has. So, listen, God bless America. Thank you for watching the video. Have a great night.